Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video and hope you guys are doing well today. I want to talk to you in this video around Ret Pally. Now, I want to love Ret. I really do. I can see the appeal of the spec, I can enjoy the class fantasy, and I genuinely do get why people play it. All of this added by the fact that Ret is one of the biggest pumpers in Cataclysm, it frustrates me to high hell that it might be the worst spec I've ever played. Now, I want to preface this with something. This is going to be heavily opinionated, but I will try to give you all the facts as well. I know from playing with Scotty J that he loves Ret, considers it to be one of the hardest specs to play in Cata, and absolutely pumps with it. Just don't tell him I said that last bit. But I've tried it for a grand total of around 4 hours, a few dungeons and around 2 hours set on training dummies, and the single target feels good. In fact, I'd go as far to say as it feels great. Especially compared to Wrath. Ret goes through the same holy power system as Prot and Holy, which can make setup a little bit slow, but once you're started, the amount of procs you get is quite crazy, and they have a mad amounts of burst, with multiple cooldowns in Guardian of Ancient Kings, Zealotry, and Avenging Wrath. Now, in the footage I used for this video, I had around 350 eye level, which is very low compared to the average on the server, but more than capable of comfortably doing heroics. And as you can see, the damage I do is kinda silly at times. In fact, there are times I can't even press procs fast enough. So, why, if Ret feels so good on single target, don't I like it? Well, AoE. Its AoE rotation is just missing something in my opinion. Divine Storm replaces Crusader Strike as a generator. By itself it does okay damage, but it requires 4 targets to generate a holy power. Now this is my first issue. At 3 targets it feels bad to use Divine Storm, but it's still factually better than Crusader Strike. See, okay, that's the first issue, fine. We then fight 4 targets, we're generating that holy power. Now what? The only real thing we have to spend it on is Inquisition, which is a logical spend maintaining the buff. But once that buff's up and you don't need to renew it, what else is there to spend it on? You only have Templar's Verdict, which is again a single target spender. There is no AoE spender in the rotation, and the whole rotation is just thrown for me because of that. It just doesn't flow, and again, it's my own opinion, and the numbers do back the spec. They still pump, it just feels clunky. Rets regularly make use of Consecrate, Holy Wrath, Exorcism, and Hammer of Wrath as filler spells to supplement the rotation in different areas. There's slight mana issues when using these, which I'm also not a massive fan of. Rets bring a lot of utility to the raid. In fact, probably one of the most amounts of utility a spec could bring. A single Ret Pally can bring Blessing of Kings, which is flat 5% stat shared with a Druid, Mark of the Wild. Blessing of Might, which is 20% melee attack power, 10% ranged attack power, and mana per 5, whilst also bringing replenishment and one of the hardest buffs in the game to get into a raid team, the 3% damage buff. This alone will get Rets into groups and raids. You then have Sack, Freedom, all that normal stuff, lay on hands that you normally have as well. Now, I've been quite negative towards Rets in this video, but I genuinely want people to go and try it out. Please don't just listen to this and think it sounds horrible. If you like the rotation, the spec is great and the numbers are there as one of the biggest pumpers in Cata, but if you don't like it, I think you will see where I'm coming from with some of my opinions. It just wasn't for me. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Definitely go and try it out when Cata beta and things like that happen. Just let me know what you think. I'm really interested to come back to this video and kind of read the comments as to whether I'm just wrong and it just doesn't suit me entirely, but I'm an outlier, or if other people feel this as well. So thanks for watching, guys. More videos coming soon, and yeah, catch you later. Bye.